Hey, what's up, everyone? Maroni here. So, Dragon Ball Super episode 119 kind of actually surprised me. So, this episode starts off with Vegeta fighting that galactic police robot guy from the robot universe. And, that guy is kind of a joke character. So, Vegeta's just kind of fighting him, and he transforms again. I think this is the third, maybe the fourth time he's transformed in this tournament in the last, few episodes. So he transforms into his ultimate form, which is pretty much just the color purple, or his suits turns purple in certain areas, and he starts fighting Vegeta, and supposedly he's 300 times stronger and faster or some junk like that, which is kind of bull. So Vegeta pushes him back using a final blast. He pushes him all the way to the edge of the arena, and Vegeta's about to go attack him and knock him off, but he looks like he trips and falls, and at first that's what I thought happened. I was like, man, this guy's a joke. He tripped and he fell off. What a freaking loser, whatever. But then, everyone starts commenting like, what happened? Did he just trip over himself and everything? And I was just like, well, yeah, that's what happened. But they weren't being jokey about it. So Vegeta goes over close to the edge, and you get a shot of his feet, and then you see something kind of just like push him, and he almost falls off. But luckily he saves himself on time. Vegeta being eliminated like that would have been horrible, and people would have rioted. Like, that would have been ridiculous. So he almost gets pushed off. So they're just like, what's going on? And they're like, well, there must be some force, or someone's using some attacks to push people around. And we go over to Gohan, who's just kind of like walking around, and then the same thing happens to him. He gets hit from the back, and he just gets sent flying. Like, I don't know where he's at, but he must be close to the edge, because he flies all the way like off the arena. Like, he starts falling off, and Piccolo, luckily, is right there. Papa Piccolo, shoots out his freaking stretching arms and saves him, right on time. And that's where everyone says that, there has to be an invisible person running around, fighting or pushing people around, trying to eliminate people. So we go over to 18, and she starts getting attacked by this invisible person. And she's like, I can't do anything, or everyone comments, is like, she can't do anything. She can't see the attacks coming. She can't defend herself or attack, because what does she do? I mean, because apparently they also can't really sense them. I don't think it was too clear if they said if they could or they couldn't, but I don't think they could. So Piccolo goes, he's like, I have a plan. So he does this little self-destruct thing where he powers his body up, and then he just kind of shoots his blast. And it doesn't really do anything though, because there's a lot of damage and everything, but it wasn't enough to get that guy. I guess he's fast enough to move out of the way or whatever, or I don't know if Piccolo was just using it as a distraction. But Gohan comes up with an idea. He's like, I have an idea. He starts blasting the floor everywhere, creating smoke screens, which is something I think he did earlier with the guy who had those balls, and they were trying to snipe, I think Tien and Piccolo and Gohan. He did the same thing, creating a smoke screen to try to, to his advantage. So, Gohan always thinking. So he creates all these smoke screens, and then it's enough to show the invisible guy. And Piccolo's like, there you are. And he starts attacking this guy just really fast, because that's the only thing the invisible guy has going for him, that he's invisible. So Piccolo easily just kind of shoots him off the arena. Our first elimination for the episode. I think we're down to 18 or 17 fighters. I keep forgetting. So the invisible guy gets eliminated, and the Universe 4 rat freaking god is just like, oh, well, little purple guy with the spiky things. I can't remember their names. This is the first time they're appearing, and I'm not going to remember names. He shoots out this energy beam that creates this red dome over, most of the Universe 7 fighters. And Piccolo and Gohan are just kind of looking around. They're just like, hey, what's going on? And all of a sudden, these shadow beings from all the universes, or most of the universes that have been eliminated, appear. And Piccolo starts attacking them, and he's just like, oh, you're just illusions. And he can't hit them because, of course, they're illusions. So, but all of a sudden, one of them punches Piccolo. And he's like, what the heck, man? I thought these were illusions. Did they make physical illusions? So everyone starts getting attacked by these physical illusions, or what they believe to be physical illusions. And Gohan and Piccolo pretty much just jump up real fast. And Piccolo notices the purple spiky-haired guy. He sees him out of the corner of his eye, and he just blasts him off. Second elimination of this episode. He easily just kind of bloop, which is kind of hilarious. And the thing we didn't get, or I guess wasn't too clear, at least to me, was if those illusions were actually physical. I think there were another fighter that I'm about to talk about, but I don't think it was too clear. I think those illusions were illusions, but whatever. So Piccolo's just like, okay, he's eliminated, but he starts getting attacked again by what he thinks is another invisible person, and I think that's the person that was actually attacking in the illusions of the other destroyed warriors. So they were doing a double attack. The illusions were fake, but there was someone who would attack every once in a while, so it made them seem like they're realistic. Anyway, Piccolo starts attacking or trying to fight off this guy. He's like, well, I can sense his energy. He might be invisible, but at least I know where he's going to be at. So he's standing, he gets pushed close to the edge, and then he senses someone behind him, and he turns around to chop him. He's like, hey, but he misses, and he's like, what the heck? And all of a sudden, he gets attacked from the back, and boom, he gets knocked off. Piccolo eliminated. Another fighter down for Universe 7. They're down to 6 fighters now. And it's ridiculous. Piccolo being eliminated like this. Why didn't he stretch out his arms like he did to save Gohan? It doesn't make any sense. I'll get to it. Anyway, so Piccolo gets eliminated. And everyone was just like, this invisible guy is knocking off people. Like, what the heck is going on? This is a shame. So all of a sudden, 17 starts getting attacked. He gets attacked from the back. And he almost gets thrown off the arena as well. That would have been horrible. But luckily, Goku goes and grabs him and saves 17's life, which is good because, after the Goku and 17 they're pretty much all they can do is defend themselves. 17 senses, or he hears and kind of notices that there's something moving around. So he's like, this guy isn't invisible. He figures it out. And so he stands up on top of this rocks and he's like, hey, come attack me. Come attack me. So this guy attacks him. And then he starts shooting blasts and he eventually hits him. And he lands next to Goku's foot. And they're like, oh, this guy isn't invisible. He's like this little bug guy. That's why we can't sense him or see him or anything like that. So they start attacking him, but they can barely hit him or barely do anything to him because he's just so small and fast. Like all the blasts they shoot at him, he's just able to slip right through because, he's so tiny. He's like, you see him next to Goku's foot, and he's just like, he's a tiny little thing. How are you supposed to hit that? So Goku comes up with a plan where he hits the floor and he knocks him up and 17 starts shooting. So they start doing that where Goku hits the floor and 17 starts blasting him. And 17 eventually traps him in this little bubble thing. So boop, traps him in a bubble, and he just punts him off the arena. He's just like, gone. It's like, get out of here, fool. Get out of here. So, boom. That's the last warrior for Universe 4. So, you know what happens next. The Zenos throw up their hands, and the Mouse God guy is just freaking out. Tequila, I think his name is just freaking out. And he's like, I'm going to destroy all of you guys. But, of course, he can't do anything. The Zenos erase Universe 4. Boom. They're all gone. And that's the thing that surprised me, that Universe 4 was destroyed. We just lost 2 universes in the last episode. So, bam, that was quick. That was really, 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 really fast. Because, the last time some universe got destroyed, it was a long time before another one got destroyed. But 2 episodes in a row, we lost 3 universes. So anyway, we're down to 3 universes. We have Universe 7, 11, and 3? 2? Whatever. So anyway, we have the Robot Universe, the Pride Trooper Universe with the Pride Troopers. And of course we have our universe, Universe 7. And that's where the episode ends. It just kind of shows the remaining fighters. There's 6 for Universe 7, 4 of the robots, or 3 robots and a scientist guy, and of course the 3 Pride Troopers, including Jiren. So that's 13 fighters? Yeah, 13 fighters left, 3 universes left. This tournament is almost over. So I don't usually watch the, what's going to happen in the next episode, and I didn't this time as well, but I'm pretty sure those robots are going to fuse. There's no way they had 3 robots left in this final battle and they don't combine. Like, this is anime. Come on, don't tell me they're not going to combine in the next episode or the episode after that, because they just have to do that. That's the only thing they can do to try to defend themselves. So let's talk about Piccolo for a real quick second. It's bullshit, right? That he got knocked out like that. It is, right? He could have stretched off his arms and clinged on. Like, that's the thing that annoys me about this tournament. Like, 3 of the Universe 7 fighters, Tien, you know, Krillin and Piccolo kind of got knocked off in horrible ways, just really, really cheap ways. Krillin got knocked off when he wasn't looking. I think Tien jumped off, you know, like a suicide attack to take someone off, or and then Master Roshi was also, I think, knocked off by Frost, I believe, or they threw him off. I can't remember. It feels like it was forever ago. But I think that's kind of cheap, and I think Piccolo being eliminated like this is really, really cheap, and it kind of annoys me. I'm like, come on, it's Piccolo. Piccolo should have gone down fighting Topo or Despo, you know, even the three robots if they do combine, you know, someone a lot stronger. But, you know, Universe 7 getting knocked out by cheap shots, it's really kind of irking me. Master Roshi was the only one who really just kind of deserved to be eliminated, or he was just so weakened beyond anything. So it kind of made sense that he kind of had to go off. So, but yeah, what do you guys think? You know, is it bullshit? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that's where the episode ended. You know, next week, like I said, I think the robots are going to combine, and maybe that universe gets destroyed, and we're going to get to the final battle. So the robot universe is going to get destroyed, and you know, Universe 7 is probably going to lose one or two more fighters, and then it's going to probably end up being like a 3-on-3 fight. That's what I think it's going to go down to. So I think it's going to be Topo versus Vegeta, Jiren versus Goku, and Gohan versus Despo. I think that's how the final battle is going to go. You know, let me know in the comments below if you think that's what's going to happen. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.